What's cracking, Weebilization? It's your boy Ellis, the host of the Homies Podcast, and we back for some more dope shit. But before we get started, please go hit that subscribe button with your funky ass. Just go hit it one time. Click for your boy so I can, again, stop working at this funky ass job because I'm tired of this shit, bro. I just want to talk to y'all and do my podcast thing with me and my baby girl behind the scenes. I'm tired of going to this motherfucking job, bro. God damn, bro. But also, before we get into it, I got a lot of homies that got birthdays in the month of October, so I just want to shout out a few people. Shout out to homie Devin. Happy birthday, bruh. Homie Marcus, you already know, used to be the co-host of the Homies Podcast. Happy birthday to you. All the other homies, Jarrell, the other homie Marcus Coparubies, all the homies that I got birthdays in October, and for all the homies, they got birthdays that I missed, that I didn't say happy birthday before. I love all y'all. Y'all know who the fuck y'all are. Zach, Josh, all the homies, man. All the homies. Akeem, all the homies, man. KK. Everybody, man, all my close TJ, all my close homies that I love y'all. I fuck with y'all, man. And I found that real important, especially for my male viewers, my male homies that are that be watching this shit and they birthdays be passing because, you know, as a man, we don't get shit. We don't get no holidays. If you ain't got no kids, you don't celebrate no Father's Day, nothing. So it's the only day where motherfuckers need to look at you, hey, man, you're special. We love you. We appreciate you. So again, man, we love you here at the Homies Podcast, man. And I hope y'all enjoy y'all birthdays and shit. But y'all know, man, your boy been gone for a little bit and we got some ratchet shit to talk about, bruh. Not all the way ratchet. Some of the shit is good. But of course, man, people be hitting me up, you know, asking why I haven't been talking about this Diddy shit and all that. And first of all, I'm like, there's enough people covering this shit. And here at the Homies Podcast, I try to be positive, more positive than negative. You feel me? And nothing about this motherfucking Diddy case is positive at all. All that shit is negative. But I've always felt this way about Diddy. I always thought that nigga was weird ever since the 90s. Things that he did in regards to business-wise, how he would keep people's masters and, you know, all the people close to him saying that, you know, he be on some bullshit, including, you know, his artists, you know, and then all the people that are around him that have died throughout the years, sketchy as fuck. Seems like that's not the nigga to be close to because everybody that seems close to you, my nigga, ends up kicking the bucket. And with all this other shit coming on, all the baby oil shit, that I'm both ways with that shit. First way I'm about this shit because I'm like, hey, consenting adults signing up to do some freak shit. Hey, nigga, if you like getting baby oil put all over your butt cheeks and doing weird shit in the Diddy mansion, that is on you, bruh. Now, again, they talking about human trafficking and all that other shit. Hey, if you doing some other weird shit like that, hey, lock his black ass up. But, hey, bro, you can't be locking niggas up for just being freaks, nigga. Hey, y'all, hey, let me go through some of y'all motherfuckers watching. Let me go through y'all porn history on Pornhub, and we should be able to lock some of y'all motherfuckers up, too. I know y'all search engines are crazy, my nigga. So, again, I don't judge people for shit like that. If it's two consenting adults, do your thing. But what don't play good for his case is that shit that came out with Cassie. You feel me? Now, again, I don't know what the fuck went on with him and Cassie. None of my goddamn business. And here at the Homies Podcast, we never condone violence and also don't condone definitely not hitting women. But I will say this. We need to change this around, people, because it's been the same for decades and decades and decades. Like, there's no reason to hit a woman. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I've seen women do shit where they should get punched the fuck out on a daily basis. We just know not to. You feel me? And again, I don't know what was happening, why she was there, but Cassie, I don't know why you stick around with a nigga. I don't know if you seen him do this to other women in the past and thought you were cool, or you thought you would get a pass. I will say this, again, this ain't 1930s, 1940s. Women, if you were getting your ass whooped and you were sticking around to let that man whoop your ass, you deserve that motherfucking ass whooping. I'm saying that here. Yes, get the fuck out, call for some help, call police, get the fuck up out of there, because it could be one beating, that shit could cost you your motherfucking life. So please, for all the women out there, I got a sister, I got a mom, I got people, women in my life I love, please, if that's ever the situation, you getting your ass whooped by somebody, please get the fuck up out of there, tell somebody, do not stick around, bro. But again, I also felt like this Diddy situation, the shit is both ways. you're also a nigga, bro, that has gotten a little too big for his britches. You feel what I mean? So anybody that doesn't know, about a year or so ago, he sued a very big alcohol company that he was doing business with, and the lawsuit wasn't some small couple million type shit. We talking big B's, nigga, like a cool billion. And with that, I don't know if y'all know, these motherfuckers got long money. They've been around a long time. They're real powerful people. So you start poking the bear against powerful people. We've seen movies with this shit, people. We're not oblivious to this. You start fucking with people that got a lot of money, a lot of power, a lot of influence, they can fuck your life up. Yes, we know celebrities. We don't really know these really, really wealthy, rich, powerful motherfuckers that really control shit, control the music industry, control the movie industry, this entertainment in itself. And yeah, man, and I felt like they're like, oh, you think you're going to get that $1 billion? Okay. We're going to have all types of laundry and all types of dirty shit come out against you, bruh. It was going to fuck up probably your contract and probably null and void that goddamn lawsuit that you were having too. So I tell people, yes, it could be both things, people. Like, yes, a person could also be an asshole and a monster and do fucked up things, and also motherfuckers can be out to get you too. I think that's a little bit of both in his situation. Again, I think Diddy just fucked with the wrong people, and also Diddy got a lot of friends, and I've heard people back up a lot of people throughout years, but I ain't heard a motherfucking soul come out and say, hey, man, Diddy, you good peoples, Why is that? Yes, because he got a lot of you motherfuckers on film doing wild shit too, covered in baby oil, doing wild shit with your butt cheeks out, perking like Drake was a few months ago. You feel me? It's all bad. It's all bad. And motherfuckers like, hey, I don't want my name to come up in some indictment or some dissertation. I'm gonna stay the fuck up out of this. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna mention nothing. I don't even know that nigga. Oh, did you? Who? I don't know that motherfucker. Yeah, it's smart to keep it that way. Because his trial, I think, is May of next year, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Diddy is not the type of nigga like, all right, I'm just gonna take it. Nah, that nigga about to motherfucking snitch on anybody and everybody he can to make sure he becomes a free man. He too rich, bro. You can't go from being that rich. I feel like that's harder for people to go to prison, real shit. You gotta think, a lot of y'all motherfuckers, we live in one-bedroom apartments, low-ass shit. It ain't a big transition, nigga, from prison to here, nigga. It really ain't. For a motherfucker like Diddy, yes, you got mansions and all types of shit. That is a huge transition. Doing whatever the fuck you want to a nigga telling you when to wash your drawers, when you can take a shit, pee, is a big difference, bruh. So, again, I can't say I hope it works out for him because, again, I don't know all the facts with this motherfucker. And, again, I always thought Diddy was just something about the motherfucker just rubbed me wrong. Just like, I don't trust this nigga. The stories that Usher talks about him, the shit with Justin Bieber, just a lot of that shit, and just like, nah, bro. Y'all out there doing weird shit, bro. Y'all doing weird shit. So we'll keep y'all updated on that. We'll see how that shit go. But, again, I don't think it's going to work out good for Diddy in his favor. I don't think so. And on another side note, man, I'm from North Carolina, repping that NC all day. And the South and Florida has some bullshit happen these past couple weeks, man. My heart goes out to everybody down there, bro. That Hurricane Milton was nothing to fuck with, bro. That motherfucker came through ripping up all types of things, bro. I work closely with it in my job. Again, I ain't going to tell y'all where the fuck I work because I don't want them to find me and then some of the crazy shit I say on here and get my black ass fired. But just know I'm close to the shit. I know what's cracking down there, and it's sad, man. Just hearing people losing their homes, cars, loved ones. People have died even in this shit, man. So, and, thank God all my family in North Carolina, everybody was okay. Ain't nobody, nobody was harmed or nothing like that. So thank God. Anybody that do got family down there in Florida, down the South of Carolinas, Georgia, please hit your family up. Make sure everybody okay. Make sure everybody in one piece. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, though. I know it sounds fucked up, but when I saw that shit, first thing I thought was, whoo, thank God my black ass is in Arizona. Whoo, shit. Whoo, because I've lived through a couple hurricanes back when I lived in North Carolina, and I can tell y'all this. It's the scariest shit ever, bruh. People don't scare me that much. Like, I'm a crazy nigga, too. You can bleed like I can bleed. Shoot the fuck out of where you niggas. That people don't scare me. Weather in nature scare the fuck out. I told my girl all the time, hey, babe, if a nigga try to fuck with you, I'll squab a nigga, I'll stab him, shoot him, whatever I gotta do to make sure you're all right, baby. But if a fucking bear, a lion, or something like that gets your ass, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna say, God damn it, she was such a, let her, baby, fuck, no. Shark get your ass. You think my black ass is gonna jump in the water for you? You got me fucked up. Fuck no. Your ass is gone. You feel me? But that weather, bro, just how insignificant you feel. That's why I don't like getting into the ocean a lot of times too. Like how small and insignificant you feel during this fucking thing. Like having to get in the bathtub, you hearing fucking sirens going off, your house shaking, windows shaking and breaking. It's the scariest shit. It's like a monster's coming, nigga, and you can't stop it. Your parents, that was one of the first times I ever looked at my dad. My dad was like my rock. Like, you see him on the wall back behind me. Yeah, that nigga, you know what I mean? He handles shit. I look at him, that motherfucker looked at me like, hey, shit I can do for you, son. You're going to have to hold on for the ride just like my ass is, too. So, yeah, man, people be complaining about Arizona sometimes and, oh, man, it's hot and all this. Hey, bro, I'll take a little heat over losing my goddamn house or my car or being flooded into my fucking apartment or some crazy shit. I'll take a little heat. I'm okay. And for everybody in Arizona that's still like, God damn, it's middle of October and it's still hot. I always tell people, if it's your first time being here, this shit is always like this. It doesn't cool down here until about the first week, more than half, like the end of October, about the first week of November. That's when you can break out hoodies and shit like that. Yeah, give my nigga a weather forecast next week, actually. Next Saturday, bipolar as fuck. Right now, it's like 104 outside. Next Saturday is going to be, 74 as a high, low 50s. Like I said, we ain't got no fucking fall out here, nigga. It goes from summer ass hot to put motherfucking hoodies and sweats and shit on ASAP. Like, we don't get all that fall shit. The weather don't be fucking around out here. It's real quick. But yeah, man, everybody stay safe. And also, people, I know this could be a money thing, so I don't want to tell people like, hey, like, why motherfuckers still there? Why didn't y'all leave? Because I know a lot of this shit is a money thing, but at the same time, it's your life, bro. The people sometimes that be staying and shit, and then they be stuck and got to get evacuated out, get your ass the fuck up out of there, bro. I know niggas in Florida are crazy, and they like, we could take on anything. I know this. I know. But hey, get your asses the fuck up out of there, bro, because it can be really dangerous. Saw a lot of people have to get vac'd out, medevac'd out. Get the fuck up out of there, bro. Your life is not worth it, bro. And also moving on to something, y'all know when it comes to me, y'all know I love that basketball shit, and NBA season is right around the corner. I know I ain't talking much about football because I played football in college, but just be real with you, I don't give a fuck about football like that. It's real pussy now. Niggas can't even hit hard, you get ejected. So it's like, well, what the fuck am I even watching for? You feel me? But that basketball shit, this season gonna be lit. And watching that Starting Five documentary on Netflix, it just verified a lot of things that I already thought about some of these players. You feel me? Like Anthony Edwards. I like his game, man. I like that he kind of a dog. I like that he talked that shit and he go out there and back it up. And the boy only 22 years old. He ain't even got his grown man body yet. And he out there bodying shit and doing shit. And if his skill level keeps going up, the game keeps slowing down from him, he gonna be special, bro. But you know, one person that I think is not gonna really be special is that light-skinned nigga Jason Tatum from Boston. I fucked with him a little bit because he told me I found out he was a Kobe fan and Kobe was his favorite player. That was cracking. But you already know, motherfucker went to Duke, so you know I'm already like, eh. And then you get to the league and you got this great team around you and you falling short every year. This year you got the ring, but you didn't play that great. Jaylen Brown, shout out Jaylen Brown, who got that Finals MVP. Yeah, he's the guy who they should have been following and doing a documentary on, not your ass. And it's kind of fucked up because if y'all watch this shit, I've always said this, and then I had the ultimate confirmation watching that show. Because ever since I watched him play, I was like, this nigga's soft. I don't know what it is. He's soft. When the game is going good, he's like everybody else. Shit. When the shit going, I'm in a rhythm. Yeah, I'm talking my shit. Yeah, beating my chest, all that shit. But I look at players when shit isn't going good. How's your confidence? How are you shooting? After each shot, are you hanging your head? How do you look? And Jason Tatum always told me, like, you're not a mentally tough dude. And then you tell me you're a mama's boy. It's good to love your mama, but to be a mama's boy, that's some different shit. Again, that's saying you're a little soft. And then I'm watching this shit, and his father is driving, going to his game in Indianapolis. Sorry about that, y'all. That was my timer. And his pops was basically like, yeah, this nigga's soft. I wish he was an asshole more. I wish he was a little bit more. And I'm like, I totally know what you're talking about. I totally see what you're talking about. And he's going to have to be that way to be a superstar, bona fide superstar for like in the league. And we all know that it factor, people. I hate when people act like, yeah, he don't have the it factor like Luka has. Even to me, Ja or Anthony Edwards. I haven't seen the flashes that I've seen from those guys that I've seen really from Jason Tatum. And all those guys play on worse teams. They don't have the foundation like you have. So it's like, and I also think that that's going to build a rift in that team soon. Jaylen Brown, he's just like, why am I taking kind of a back seat to this dude when I'm the one getting finals MVP? These niggas got egos, people. They got egos. And yes, when I'm balling doing my job and then this other motherfucker almost getting credit for what I'm doing, I don't think anybody will like that. Especially when you're talking about people that have been elite in something basically their whole life. So I think that's going to cause a little rift in their team soon. But again, hopefully the front office, hopefully the coaches, other veterans can keep that shit at bay. But we'll see. We'll see. And, of course, you know, they show LeBron James. He was on that motherfucker. LeBron James. And they just glazing about how this nigga is 22 years and he's done this. And he's, like, how he takes care of his body. It's like, of course, nigga. God damn it. Maybe because I'm a former athlete and none of this shit, like, impresses me. But I'm like, yeah. You signed a $1 billion contract with Nike. I hope you have the best things and the best doctors and the best facilities to keep your ass going. And you can tell he takes the shit serious. And, you know, you can tell he works on his body. You know, he works on his game. But, yeah, man, like, I feel like he keeps trying to make this campaign for the GOAT, and it, like, annoys the fuck out of me. Like, nigga, you're not the GOAT. Retire. I know you want to play with your whack-ass kids. Bronny's trash. God damn it, bro. I was saying this before. The nigga's trash, bro. Only reason he's on the fucking team is because of his dad, and we all know that. And the only reason I have a problem with that, from a black standpoint, and black kids getting shit that they need to get, you know, all these white kids working at companies and shit. President Bush, y'all think that motherfucker should have been the president of the United States? Hell nah. It was definitely better applicants for the job. But for me, for being a competitor, I'm looking like, yo, it's some dude in the G League that could probably help our team more. And that will give Bronny fits if he tried to guard this motherfucker or tried to play him in the game. So it's like you're hurting our team when you do that. So I don't like that shit. And you're taking food out of other people's mouths. And let's be real. Bronny, you were probably making more in college than a lot of these niggas in the G League are making. You were probably making more off NIL deals than a lot of these dudes make. You don't need the money, bro. You're going to be good. You're going to be good. Some of these dudes, they need that shit. So when I see a spot getting taken for shit like that and to see, like, you don't even have flashes or anything, bro. You're not crazy athletic. You're not tall, so who the fuck are you going to guard, bro? It's a point guard-driven league. You ain't guarding no ones. You definitely ain't guarding no twos. Who are you guarding, bro? You're a liability out here on defense, and then on top of that, you're not a great shooter yet. Not saying you can't develop these things. You don't have a lot of weight on you. You still kind of have a boy body. So it's just like, you got a lot of developing to do, my boy. You know what I mean? And I really think, and being that you had a heart condition, let's be real, people. Most teams, they do a full physical, all that shit before they draft players. they would have not picked you up, bro, with a heart. If you're for a team to pick you up and invest money into you, you would have to be fucking cold to have a heart problem and for a team to still want to pick you up and fuck with you. So, again, man, enjoy that time. I think that 3 years that LeBron signed, once that shit is up, they going to ship Bronny's ass to Siberia somewhere, and we ain't going to really hear too much about him. I hope I'm wrong, though. Hopefully he develops, maybe grow a couple more inches. We don't know. I definitely feel like his other son, Bryce, he's NBA ready. I feel like he's going to be, and again, he's going to have more of the body. He's probably going to end up being 6'7", 6'8". He has more of a, feel like a touch for the game. So that's going to be interesting to see in the future too, bro. But also too, who the fuck picks Sabonis to be on the shit? Like, who's the producers, the Netflix? Who the fuck cited all the more interesting players you could have went with? Why the fuck? I would have rather John Morant even. That nigga be at the club with the toolies out. I want to see that shit. Nigga like LaMelo Ball. There's so many other players that I feel like are more interesting and have a better personality that we would want to watch that would bring more notoriety to the Netflix show. And you get Sabonis. It's like, no offense to Sabonis. It's like, you're good boring. Like, no, he does his job. He takes his ass home. He's with his kids. That's it. You feel what I mean? And no offense to his wife. No offense to his wife. But your wife is fucking annoying, bro. Like, it's almost like his wife is cosplaying a, like, real like, Orange County housewives type shit. The way she talks, when they interview her, it just makes me be like, I would like to rob a person like you. I don't rob people, but if I did, it would be a person that sounds and looks like you. I'm just saying. Yeah, bro. I don't know. They shouldn't interview her that much. She gets on my fucking nerves. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox, even from his team, I would have liked them follow him more than Sabonis. Not saying Sabonis isn't a good player, and also I think you got robbed out of the All-Star game. That was that bullshit. But that's NBA politics. It's not about who's the best. It's about who's the more popular. You feel me? Who else was on that bitch? It was LeBron, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Sabonis. Who was the other person I'm missing? I'm missing one more person. Who was the other person they follow on that documentary? I'm losing it right now, people. It was one more person, and I was like, damn. He, help me out, babe. My camera woman, they're looking it up. Give me 1 second.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Buckets. My fault, Jimmy. And it was just fucked up because even watching the shit, I'm so sad that I forgot him because, hey, I love Jimmy Butler, how he plays the game of basketball, how he approaches the game of basketball. I like that motherfucker gritty, talks shit. He shows up and he plays everything with the utmost confidence. And I think that shit bleeds into his other teammates. Sorry to hear about his pops, man. That shit's sad as fuck. You know, I'm real close to my dad, so losing your dad, even hearing him say, like, I know he loves basketball and it helps clear, but he was just like, I don't even want to go play basketball. Like, takes a little love out of you, bro. It really does. So hopefully he gets that passion back. Hopefully, you know, he's better from that. Hopefully he recovers from that injury that kept him out, which I definitely feel like him playing would have made the series definitely different. So yeah, man, hope he has a speedy recovery and he gets back to what he loves doing, man, ASAP. And, you know, we miss watching him and shit. Now, yeah, again, I don't know about that emo shit. That motherfucking haircut and all that shit, my nigga. But, hey, we fuck with you, Jimmy. You already know. And, yeah, man, I hope they keep doing that show and that series because I really like it. The fact that you get that type of intimate look into, like, them on the court, what they sound like, what they're talking about, how they approach shit, how they talking to teammates. It's like, yeah, man, you kind of understand, like, okay, I understand this player a little bit more. I can understand why they do certain shit. Like, hell yeah. So yeah, man, it's good. Just pick better people. You know what I mean? Even LeBron, it's like, LeBron's dope, but he's like, it's almost like these dudes are they're two veterans and two, like, he knows exactly what to say in front of camera, what not to say. I kind of want him up. Like, that's why Anthony Edwards is the most exciting person on this shit because you don't really know what he's gonna say. He's still loose, he young, he like, yeah, we like that shit. Like, I want a loose cannon out here, you feel me? It's better for the ratings, I promise you. But yo, I gotta get the fuck up out of here, man. We gonna have more guests coming on. I got a hella guests lined up, bruh. Dope ass episodes ready to go. Hey, for the end of this year, in 2025, me and my girl about to be on go mode. We fucking up the whole city. We're about to interview everybody and anybody that come through this motherfucker. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna get great content. We're gonna put Phoenix on the map. All the people that's been dodging the fades from coming on here because they don't want to talk no basketball shit with your boy or they scared to be in front of the camera. I promise you, it's cracking here, bro. It's comfortable. It's not as bad or crazy as it seems. It's going to be fun, man. Please come through. And also, your boy got a dope-ass little announcement that's going to be coming up soon. Your boy might be featured in a little magazine, a little thing, a little shindig, a little thing. You feel me? You know, starting to get my numbers up. Larry June voice, numbers. You feel me? So everybody, man, that's been following me for the journey, man, everybody that's contributing and help, you know, I love the fuck out of y'all, man, and I'm hoping I can go out and mingle with more people, get more recognition to the city, and just show more love, man. You already know how we do. So again, I'm going to check y'all the next episode of the Homies Podcast. And again, I love the hell out of y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all be easy. I'll holla.